Like, where are the black people when we need them with their help? With the whole Latino thing going on with the Darling document, and that triggered all of the black community. So now there's a bunch of videos saying a bunch of crap about against Mexicans. They go, here we go again. The black community is mad because we're asking for their help. Instead of responding in a good way, they're really bashing us, bashing Mexicans, and saying,
I do have something to say first. This is my humble opinion. I think where we go wrong is that we ask for their help, personally. And let me elaborate. I don't think that we as brown people should be asking another race of people to help us. I think if another race of people want to help voluntarily, then that's that. I'm going to give you a great example. I've had a black woman, Latina, but black, right? Who is more involved in the Latino community than the black community. As a black woman, but from Latin America. So much so that before Donald Trump was elected, she reached out to me and said, Ricardo, you have a lot of black people that listen to you. Can you please talk to them to help us Latinos? She's black. She's telling a Mexican guy, can you please talk to your overwhelming black audience to help us Latinos? I'm like, you're black. But you see, this is how these kind of terminologies have kind of ruined us a little bit. Mm-hmm. That in the case of like black Latinos, if you will, they're so busy, and I mean this with all due respect to the black Latinos, they're so busy trying to be Latinos that they forget about black people. And they're black. From my observation, to the point where a black woman is asking me, and she's got a large following, but she has been using her following to be involved in the Latino community. And she has to ask me, and this is what I told her though. This is what I said. I said, I will not do that. I will not ask black people to help us at all, actually. And what was disrespectful the most was when I saw that over 60% of Latinos voted for Trump.
Yeah, so I didn't even know that until last week. I said, what?
Check this out. So you mean to tell me our own community voted mostly for Trump, and we want another race of people to help us? That's why black people are offended. Yeah. It's like I've heard it all the time. Black people themselves tell me, we voted for Kamala. You want our help? You need to convince your people to help you first. So now imagine black people from the outside looking in, 60-something% of Latinos voted for Trump, and here comes the Latinos asking for their help. That's disrespectful, man. Of course. Go ahead, China.
And that's what I wanted to touch on, because as I stated before, like in the Afro Latino conversation that we had, I find my community not with Latinos. Uh-huh. I am part of the 92% that voted for Kamala. Okay. Mm-hmm. The reason why we say enough, help yourself, is because the elections really did show us that we were alone.
Yep.
It's the sentiment that we really fight for everybody and nobody fights for us. And that's why when they look around, they say, oh, well, we're all the black people. Do you see them protests, the little parades that people were having, protesting? Why do you think they were so peaceful? Why do you think they weren't, the police weren't out there in anti-riot gear and militarized police wasn't out there? We're not using our bodies as human shields for people anymore. When the George Floyd protests happened, I was in Seattle and I was out there. Everything was peaceful until the agents of chaos came in and they started tear gassing us. Like I'm telling you, como perro no trataban.
Yeah.
When all we want is the right to live, the right to exist. Don't kill us. We saw things for what they really were in the elections.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. Yes, I agree. We did. But I saw it before the elections, to be honest with you. I saw it before.
Yeah, I did
too.
I did see that. I didn't need the elections. I didn't need to see 60% Latino for. I didn't. I've been seeing this my whole life. My whole life. And I've always told people, the black and brown people that come into my chat way before the elections, y'all pay attention to who comes over here and attack me when I address white tea people. It's Latinos. Latinos get mad when I address white tea people. All the people that got my back in the comment section are black people. When I'm addressing white tea supremacy, all the Latinos come in here, oh, you're a hater. Woo. I don't need the election thing to show me anything. I've seen it not only here in the chat. I've seen it my whole life growing up. Latinos, bro, are some self-hating motherfuckers. Straight up.
And it was such a perfect storm for Latinos to see themselves as they really are.
Yeah.
Because not only would they not vote for Kamala because she is black, they wouldn't vote for her because she's woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
El machismo.
Esas dos cosas.
Oh,
I'm
man.
telling you.
Mm-hmm.
Because we uphold white supremacy.
Mm-hmm. We do.
We do. I don't find my community with other Latinos.
Yeah, I understand that. You're probably safer that way.
And I am.
You're safer that way because although you're Latina, you're black. In the Latino world, the Latinos that matter are the white tea ones.
That's it.
As indigenous people, as black people in the Latino world, we're better off not even fucking with that whole Latino thing. Honestly.
And this is from a 2019, right? It's called the Pew. I don't know if you've heard of it. PEW Research Center. 72% of Latinos in the U.S. 72. That's a lot. Think that having lighter skin provides advantages in America. 72.
Hmm? Of course. With all due respect to your research, I didn't need a piece of paper or a study to show me this. This is not only in the United States. This is in Latin America.
Everywhere in Latin America.
We live by the phrase mejorar la raza. This chant of mejorar la raza is across the board in Latin American countries. Puerto Rico, Mexico. Mejorar la raza is a fucking thing.
Everywhere.
So, yeah, man, you know, it's good to do this research and get the facts to prove it on paper.
Right.
But the evidence is there.
Right. 10 years from now, you're going to see a lot more white tea and Latinos, you know, making babies, and all of a sudden, there goes our cultura. No more Chicanos anymore.
With all due respect, let me correct that. There goes our ethnicity.
There goes your ethnicity.
Because let's face it here. Our cultura is predominantly white tea, and it's been since colonialism.
Yeah.
Everything that we've been representing culturally, what? Speaking Spanish? Whose culture is that? Catholicism? Whose culture is that? Everything about us, as far as like our mainstream culture, we could call it whatever we want. We call it Chicano culture, Mexican culture. The mainstream of it is white tea. It's predominantly Eurocentric influenced. So we've already lost that. Now what we're losing is our ethnicity.
And they're doing a great job by replacing us.
Yep.
Because they're going to take our food that doesn't come from any gringo. They're taking our music that doesn't come from the gringos.
It's a different kind of genocide. It's a different kind. It's a softer version of it, and we don't see it. They don't see it. But this is actually what's happening.
It's a romantic form.
It's a romantic genocide.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But for me, you know what I call it, well, I like to call it, is a virus. It seeps into the cells and it multiplies.
Yeah.
It takes over everything, claims it as their own.
Steal everything and claim it as their own. Not only that, they want to be the main representation of everything they steal, and shame us for trying to claim it as ours.
And what makes it worse? Did you guys see how the Salvadoran president, when he went to what he said? Oh
my God,
Ricardo! I was like, okay, that's it. I go, no more Latinos anymore. The way he fucking saw Trump, And like he defended him, and no, I'm not bringing him back. The fuck?
Tooth and nail.
The fuck?
Tooth and nail.
That's what Trump wanted. He wanted everyone to see that. And now I'm like, we're 100 steps behind now again. I grew up in East LA, right? There was always a clash from the people that's from Mexico and the people like the Chicanos, right? They didn't care for us. There was at one point they hated us. And we just didn't get along.
Yeah. Chicanos and Mexicans.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The Mexicans don't like me because I speak educated. They don't like me. They make fun of me. I speak Spanish fluently.
Yeah.
And people don't understand what we as first generation Chicanos have to, when you're first generation, anything is hard enough, right? Because you're the first generation in America. But for me, growing up in LA was the worst because we're right next to Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
And the shit that I had to go through, the Mexicans not liking me, I was made fun of all the time. Oh, you've been el pocho, I've been all the stupid shit that they used to call me.
This is why I like to have these conversations, because it shows the intersectionality and it shows that we're all facing the same common problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? One thing that Ricardo has said to me, white supremacy doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop pushing itself on us. So why would we stop?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When he told me that shit, it turned my brain inside out, upside down, because it's true. So even though we see things and we get discouraged, we can't stop. I definitely understand where you're coming from, Ram, because I promise you I was feeling the same way until Ricardo said that shit to me.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's why I come to his lives, because it makes me feel like there's a place that other people understand. Because people don't, even though they go through it, they don't talk about it. They're either embarrassed to talk about it or they're scared to talk about it.
The reason why I told you that, of course, was because you had said, sometimes, Ricardo, I feel like giving up, man. Our people don't listen. No matter how much we tell them, our people don't listen.
Yeah.
And I told you, do you want to know why, no matter how much we try to bring awareness, why it doesn't work? It's because we give up. White people never have. Ever since they set foot in here, they have never stopped doing what they do. We give up. They don't. They never sleep. Their white supremacist system and propaganda, it never stops. It goes and it goes. We're the ones who take breaks. It's their perseverance that has beat us. That's what it is.